My name is Wark, and I have put together a transcription of a journal and a biography of someone called Myles Athy. Myles Athy travelled to Australia on board a ship, the Phoenix, in 1855-56, and he kept a diary of the life on board the ship, which was actually intended for his family to read. I discovered it was in the National Library of Ireland as the result of an internet search. Myles Athy is the subject of one of the stained glass windows in St James Church at Glebe, my parish church, and I was researching the windows of the church and the people to whom each window was dedicated when I found out about Athy's journal through an internet search. So the National Library of Ireland scanned the original work for me and sent it to Australia. Some years later, at the behest of others, I agreed that it needed to be actually transcribed. His handwriting is terrible, and of course the transcription makes it more accessible to other people. And so it reveals a bit about Athy, the people who are on the vessel with him, including people like Archbishop Polding, connections to other people in Catholic life in Australia and in England during those years, and just throws a light on a simple man's or a straightforward person's view of the world and himself in that time. As a world background, the Crimean War was in progress, so that finds its way into his writing in a sort of a tangential fashion. Abbot Gregory was on the vessel, and he had a big hand in Catholic life in Sydney, and there'd been various unsettled periods in Sydney at that time within the Catholic Church, so I was able to find information about that. The vessel took about from October to the end of January, so nearly 4 months. They didn't make landfall at all during the entire trip, which was incredibly tedious for them. They had long periods where they sat becalmed. Athy went on to become a Benedictine priest in Sydney and worked in various parishes. And his last appointment was actually at St James Parish before he died in 1891. He was buried at Field of Mars Cemetery, and I was given very good directions to find his grave. It is the first of the priests' graves in a special area dedicated to priests in Field of Mars, so it was rather lovely to see that. Athy's handwriting varied greatly depending on conditions on board the ship. It would seem at times that he wrote multiple pages, and in turning the page of his diary, one page would spread onto the other page and cause all sorts of confusion about what he'd actually written. He also missed dates, went back and filled in things later, confessed in his writings that he'd forgotten what happened, but generally tried to keep a log for his family to know what life was like. Athy was a much loved priest amongst the people that he served here in Sydney and the places nearby. He did never rise to any great heights of administration within the church. He was quite a humble man, quite a straightforward man, and had found his place working amongst people.